Hey guys, welcome on in. It is Jordan with the BetLocker.com here to bring you a Week 7 NFL recap video and a Week 8 for college football, just to see how we did this last weekend, where we cashed, what we did, what we learned, what we didn't learn, everything like that. So before we dive in, if you can, please like and subscribe to the channel. It does help us out a ton, and it does buy yourself, like I say, that good karma for you to be able to cash all your tickets. So landing here on the homepage, obviously, if you're not a member at thebetlocker.com, please go ahead and feel free to go join. You get all of our locker picks, DFS cheat sheets, prop bets that have been awesome lately, daily picks every day, and of course, our free picks. And you get access, like this scroll says right here, you get to join our Discord channel where we gave another 3 winners on college football alone on Saturday. So, but yeah, if you do weekly, it is $6.99 a week or $19.99 a month. Dirt cheap. If you do buy the month, you are basically getting 2 weeks free and you get access to everything we have. So just dirt cheap for everyone to win together. All right, let's dive in real quick and let's see how we did this last weekend for all of our betting. Locker picks, let's start there. Let's go to college football first. Again, Indiana minus 27. It was looking awesome. We had, Craig had sound reason again for everything that we chose. And if you did watch that game, now I forget who they even play, but if you did watch that game, whoever they were playing kicked a last minute field goal with a minute 30 left, down by 28 to then only be down by 25. For whatever reason, instead of going for a touchdown, they kicked a field goal to affect the cover. Nothing you could do about that there. You can just put on your tinfoil hats and say there is a bigger reason for that. But such is life. You can't do anything about that. So, man, you can go on and on about why they kicked that field goal and why teams do that in certain spots. But anyways, so that was technically a loss. It should have been a win. USC, depending on when, so I have plus 9.5 here, sure. But that was on the worst timing of Friday when the line moved to 9.5. I personally bet it on Saturday when I got an extra point, which was 10.5. So depending on when you got this line, if you got it early in the week, it opened at 11.5, you would have covered. If you did it on the prime perfect time on Friday at 9.5, you wouldn't have covered unless you bought that extra point, which you always should, and you would have pushed. Or if you got it Saturday morning, like we did, we got 10.5, so we got that extra full point and we covered. So I'm going to call that a win. I'm going to cheat here and call that a win. I know that says 9.5, but the line did close at 10.5. So if you got it on Saturday, you won, and that won easily. That felt really great. And let's go to our free pick for college. Free pick was, that also hit, spoiler alert, on NFL. Texas Tech minus 7. So now I can't even remember, I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning sometimes. Oh yeah, they lost straight up to Arizona State. Something happened in that game where we were pushing hard to where the line moved so far in Texas Tech's direction that we actually liked fading the public, and we took minus 7 because it opened at like 12.5. So the starting quarterback was out and Hammond came in, and we thought that he would be okay. But I don't remember what happened. I'm going to have to dig deeper on why this happened, but something happened to push that line so far. And I don't think it was just the quarterback at Texas Tech position. So a lot of ranked teams went down this week. So such is life there. They were winning at one point and still had a chance to cover, and then ASU came back and actually won the game outright. So that sucked. But our daily picks crushed for Saturday, and we took Vanderbilt minus 2.5, easy cover. Diego Pavia, lead to victory again. My only college player that I am biased to that I absolutely love. We took them as a daily, and they obviously won. And then we took the over in the Georgia game. Easy cover. They got that by the third quarter. So that was another daily that we gave and won. I can't show the dailies here because I have today's dailies obviously already posted, but We took Vanderbilt and the over in the Georgia game. Then also in Discord, we gave, I'm looking it up again right now. In Discord, we gave, the extra winners that we gave in Discord still also hit, which was awesome. It was Wyoming plus 4.5. They covered. And then I know there was another one we gave. I'm just trying to go back and find it. Sorry, guys. Wyoming in plus 4.5. And then the other one that we gave in Discord that also did hit was personally, we gave out Ohio State to a couple in our group chat as well. We weren't as confident in that one, but we were talking in group chat, so that one doesn't count, but that one also did cover, obviously, coincidentally. What was it? Oh, no. It was Wyoming plus 4.5, and then it was another team that also covered, and it was a dog. I know that. And it was, full transparency, we gave UNLV. They did loss in Discord. They did not cover. So that one didn't cover. It was the over in the Arkansas game, and that one hit easy. 45-42. That one hit us easy also. I just found it in our Discord. So more winners given in college football right there too. So not a bad week again in college football. Now let's go over to the NFL side. And let's start here with free picks. Took Cleveland minus 2.5. Easy cover. We saw a big exploit with the weather and with running the ball more and stopping the run against Achane. And we didn't expect Tua to turn it over as much as he did, but thank you, Tua. Easy cover in 2.5. When we get to the props, though, we had a heartbreaker still, even in this Cleveland game. But we won the game. I bet that game outright, and that was kind of what saved my bucket for the day, along with the Cowboys, which we gave as a daily. So locker picks, though, were New York Jets. A couple of my buddies and everything were on the Jets, and they bench Fields, and they looked horrible. I'm man enough to admit when I am wrong, and I was wrong. I was big on Fields in our DFS as well, and they benched him. So that hurt, and such is life there too. I mean, it happens, and he didn't look great, and neither did the Jets in general. I mean, losing to Carolina, I know Carolina's on this run, and they're coming and whatever, but it's still Carolina at the end of the day, and they should have won that game at home. They didn't. So, and then also Denver Broncos. I mean, obviously, if you watch that game, that was the craziest game of the day for sure, with the Broncos scoring 33 points in the fourth quarter alone to come back and win. But the beginning of that game, man, they looked very bad. And if they played normal, or if they held defense normal against Dart and whatnot, I believe they could have got that cover easily, but they didn't. And they came back and just won, but didn't get the cover. So such is life there too. I didn't really have any mixed feelings. That's why it's our 3-star pick versus our lock. So yeah. Free pick one, daily picks. Also both won. We took the Cowboys, and they covered easily. They crushed the Commanders. And then for our get back game, we took the under last night. So great. Daily picks won. Now, let me go to the prop bets. Those had some winners, easy winners, and those had some heartbreaker losses as well. So I did an anytime touchdown. I believe Cortland Sutton was targeted 3 times in the end zone. He didn't get it, so that sucked. This was like a fun little receiving touchdown prop that I gave. Rome Odunze, that was very underwhelming as well. Chris Olave got 2 touchdowns yesterday, so he got his. Spencer Rattler over 206.5 passing yards. He got that easy, so we hit that as well. Justin Fields got benched, so he didn't get to his rushing over. He probably could have. He got to, I think, 20. I can't remember off the top of my head, but either way, he got benched, and he didn't play the second half. Which, if you're playing pick 6, he got pardoned. So they have a cool little promo where if they don't start the second half or if they don't play a certain amount of percentage of the game, they just get pardoned and written off, and your 3-teamer goes to a 2-teamer and so on. So he got pardoned in all mine, which was great. Bo Nix got his in one run, but he had more rushing attempts, just like we thought he would. Ball in his hands a lot more. Also, the pass rush for the Giants. So he had, let's see, he had 5 attempts for 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he got the 18 and a half, though, on one run alone. So that was awesome. Easy hit there. Jordan Addison, easy hit there. If you watch my props video on Friday, he had, just like we thought, Justin Jefferson still ate pretty good. He still had 10 targets, only 79 yards. But since he had that shadow, Jordan Addison got 12 targets, 9 receptions, 128 yards. So if you laddered up his receiving yards, man, you made a lot of money on Addison yesterday. So that one was easy. I'm skipping Judkins for now. He is last. Wan'Dale Robinson, I can't remember if he hit. I think he got the over, so I'm pretty sure that this didn't hit. I thought Surtain would lock him down a little bit more, but Surtain was spread out a little bit more, and he was sometimes on Robinson, sometimes on Jordan Humphrey, which he got 0. So Wan'Dale Robinson got those slants for 95 yards, so he didn't hit that total. And then Mason Taylor, because Justin Fields was so atrocious, he didn't even get a target in the first half. And so maybe that's why he got benched. Now, he got 5 targets and 3 receptions in the second half with Tyrod Taylor, and only got to 31 yards. But if he got 1 or 2 more targets and maybe an extra catch in the first half like he should have, he probably would have got to that over total pretty easily. Now let's get to Judkins. This man ruined 3 of my parlays that would have hit. He was the last piece of the puzzle. Now you can't say, Jordan, don't put the same guy in 3 of your parlays. Spread it out more so you have yourself a chance. Well, I like to hone in on guys that are in a smash spot. Quinshon Judkins was in a smash spot. He did get his. He got 25 attempts, just like we said he would in the prop video on Friday, which I said he was going to be anywhere between 22 to maybe even upwards of 30. He got 25 attempts. Great. Well, guess what? 6 of those attempts went for negative 17 yards. Yeah, you read that right. So 19 attempts, he gets X amount of yards, but 6 of them, he goes for negative 17 yards. And that does count against you. So he only got to 84 yards total. So add 84 to 17, and that gets you to 101. He gets his bonus. He gets everything. I know he's still 8. He got 2 touchdowns. That's great. That's awesome. But 6 of attempts went for negative 17 yards to ruin everything. I'm not going to lie. That one stung. That one hurt, especially when Fields gets pardoned. And, oh, man, that one really hurts. So that usually does not happen. So we had sound reason. He got there. He got the attempts. Should have got it. And he just didn't. He got those negative. One of them, the worst one was for negative 6 yards. That was the real killer. But again, such is life. That just happens when you're betting. So, but anyways, that's it, guys. I mean, that's just a recap on this video. The reason why, if you have watched this long, thank you so much for the support. And the reason why I'm still doing these recap videos is because I just know, and I have the feeling in my bones that we're going to hit something very, very large. Oh, sorry. I didn't give a recap on my DFS cheat sheets. Real quick. So Mahomes smashed. He didn't even play the fourth quarter. Fields got benched. Bo Nix, highest scoring quarterback on the slate, got him. Justin Herbert, second highest quarterback in the slate, got him. And Dak Prescott, he ate. So we were spot on all of our quarterbacks. Javonte Williams got his. Quinshon Judkins got his. Breece Hall, underwhelming. Not very good there. Saquon Barkley, underwhelming. DeAndre Swift, crush spot. So we got him. CeeDee Lamb, he ate. Perfect. Rome Odunze, nah. He was underwhelming. Chris Olave, Rashee Rice, smash, 2 touchdowns. Both of them got 2 touchdowns alone. Cortland Sutton, underwhelming, but he still got into the teens. Ladd McConkey, underwhelming, still got in the teens. Matthew Golden got screwed because Tavian Wicks got ruled in, and so he stole some of the usage from Matthew Golden. Such as life there again. Tucker Kraft had that touchdown. He was fine. Harold Fannin, fine. Trey McBride, really great. Got almost 30 points. Smash spot there. Zach Ertz, did okay. Mason Taylor did underwhelming. That's a full, fast recap on everyone. We gave Gadsden in Discord for tight ends, and he crushed. Just saw that he was in the smash spot with and ladder him and take him with Herbert stacks. Awesome. Yeah, and that was my best stack yesterday was Herbert with Lad. I wish it was with Keenan Allen and then Gadsden. So, and then we did the bring back with Jonathan Taylor. It was awesome. So, stacks, Jets didn't work out. Cowboys worked out great. Broncos worked out great. Underwhelming with Vikings. Kansas City worked out great as well. So another great week for the cheat sheet. And that's always, you got to find those spots that have the low ownerships. If you went with Herbert, you jumped the field because he was less than 10% owned there. And so anyways, that is a quick recap for everything, guys. And like I said, the reason why I'm still doing these recap videos, I know they're not very popular yet, but I promise you they will be, because I just know we're going to get that insane win that I want to showcase. And that's why I'm still doing these recap videos, because eventually that title is going to say, "We won big recap." So yeah, please like and subscribe on your way out if you're still here with me this far, and join the betlocker.com for our dirt sheet price, and let's win together and get in our Discord, because it is fun to talk about these sports all together as well. All right, that's it, guys. We'll see you guys.